Welcome to Land House. Over the past year, I've been working on getting my tool storage wall finished here. And today, I'm going to be making a French cleat storage shelf for my router. So, let's get started. First off, I noticed that the cord on this router sticks way out. And so, I'm going to angle this so that the cord can be wrapped down and it won't touch the wall here. So, what I want to do is keep it about here, and I'm going to go ahead and just trace this a little bit. Go ahead and trace this some just to know where I want this. So I'm going to want a stop block there, one about here, and then one over here. Okay, cool. Let's assemble this shelf. The first thing I want to do is cut this piece of plywood down to the right size. So it looks like I should be able to cut it here right around 8 inches. So I'll cut that. And that also means I can cut my cleat down to 8 inches as well. I also need some triangular pieces to make sure this shelf doesn't come falling off of the wall. So I've got 3 7/8 inch here. I just want to make a square. So I'm going to do 3 7/8, and then now I need to cut that at that point. Okay, I also need to cut this at a 45 here. Better get my longer square. So I'm just going to mark this at a 45 and cut it with my miter saw there. Now it's time for assembly. I have my angled cleat piece here. That needs to go like this, so it can slip down into that ledge. And I'm going to use a combination of screws and wood glue here to get this nice and secure. Now that I have that cleat on the back side, I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to be using these triangles that were cut to go here on the edge, and that will prevent this from falling off of the shelf at any point. So once again, a little dab of wood glue. Going to use the same 2-inch screws here. I'm going to put one there on the back, flip this over, and put one from the top down. And there are the triangle pieces on the shelf. Now I want to have some stop blocks on here, so I'm going to use this really small piece of plywood. So I think just a piece on each of those markings from earlier should do quite well. So to begin, I'm going to just measure out, looks like I'm going to want a 3-inch and then a couple of 1-inch blocks should be just fine. To make attaching these easier, I'm going to pre-drill. Alright, now I'm going to set this router up here to the position I was hoping to place it. So about right there should do quite nicely. So let's go ahead and get this into place here. Just going to plop a single little bit of wood glue down here. Put that along the edge. And then get that screwed into place. this is going to want to spin, so I gotta watch out here. Okay, that should do it. Alright, I'm going to use the same technique on the others here. Just plopping a little wood glue down. Get that into place. And then using that screw there. Clean that up. That pretty well completes the actual shelf itself, but now I want to be able to store both the power cord here and also the wrench that came with this router. So to store the wrench, I'm going to be using this 5/16 dowel here, and I'm just going to be placing a 5/16 inch hole in the side of this triangle piece. So just right here. I'm going to do just an ever so slight upwards angle, I believe. This dowel does not need to be very long, somewhere around 1.5 inches or so. I'm going to use the Japanese pull saw to cut this down. Okay. Now, just going to plop a small bit of wood glue on here. In order to store the power cable, I'm going to use another dowel on the other side. I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit longer than the other so that it can support all that cord. Okay. I'm going to run this one over some sandpaper to make sure it doesn't have any burrs on it. Just as before, I'm going to angle up slightly on this dowel. It's a bigger dowel, so I'm using a bigger drill bit. That should do it. And the router storage shelf is complete. I like how it has these stop blocks on here and then the pegs on the side to really hold on to those items. So let's go install this on the wall and see how well it holds the router. Okay, I'm going to plop this up here. Very good there. Let me get the router. Okay, let's see how well this fits up here. Very good. I'm going to wrap this cord up some and see if it'll stay on that peg. Alright, very good. Lastly, let me get the wrench. There we go. And there's the final result on the router storage shelf for French Cleat. Wrench fits on there nicely, and definitely not going to be falling off of that shelf. Very cool. I like it a lot. Now it is very tall, so it takes up the next row, but I think that's going to be all right. Thank you very much for watching this router French Cleat build. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up and share with your woodworking friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.